In the year 1571, in his Paris studio in Rue Sainte-Avoye, François Clouet, painter to the king, completed a very enigmatic painting, A Lady in Her Bath, which would become a masterpiece of the French Renaissance. What do we see? A naked lady glimpsed through an open curtain. Behind her, two distinct scenes separate the depth of the picture, aligned in successive frames. Each features another woman, the nursemaid and the maidservant. These areas are linked together by a knowing set of hands and gestures. In this composition, Clouet uses a very unusual device. In the Renaissance tradition, one half of a painting usually refers to the other. Let's take a closer look. Here, the opposite is true. If we split the picture vertically, on the right we have a portrait on a dark background framed with red curtains. And on the left, a genre scene featuring a nursemaid, a baby, and a maidservant. Painters were not above using the iconographical motif of the bath to display the curves of the female anatomy under the pretense of naivete. They drew inspiration from mythological or biblical episodes, such as the birth of Venus, the bath of Diana, or Susanna and the Elders, supposedly removing the body from the ordinary world, where subjecting it to nudity would be a humiliation. Clouet must have been all too aware that his lady would arouse strong feelings, but he plays on the contrasting tranquility of the domestic setting. In keeping with the Renaissance taste for complexity, he scatters his composition with details, which can be interpreted as a series of ambivalent symbols. The unicorn embroidered into the back of the chair near the fireplace, a symbol of purity, challenges the idea that this is a sensual and erotic interpretation. Likewise, the paleness of the lady's skin, with her eyes turned away. And yet, throughout the century, bodies filled out after years of famine and rickets, as the era celebrated this carnal beauty under the influence of antiquity and humanism. But at the same time, religion shackled these bodies, hiding them behind veils and clothes. The work of Clouet testifies to the refinement and ambivalence of a period in which contradictions gave rise to the despotic canons of beauty.